Happy Saturday, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the live Kiki Lux Tray. Body for Days by G's Jarika. How are you? You changed your name or is this a different channel? So on Saturdays, I do gardening, you guys, because that's what I started my channel out doing. And I want to say there's good news. If you look at my community tab, then you will see that there's a picture there. And I have been trying my best to grow collards, and they came up purely by accident. Even though I purposefully sowed the seeds, um, I wasn't expecting it. I was out there and I just turned around one day and I was like, is this collards? So I was so excited to see that the collard greens are up and they are big enough now for me to transplant them, but I'm a little bit scared because the temperature drop here where I live at, and I'm afraid that if I transplant them, that they'll die because it's so cold out there. But yeah, so what's everybody up to on this Saturday? And I don't know if you guys have gardened or ever wanted to garden, but if so, what's been your experience? I'm not sure if you guys know it too, but the title of this is My Complete Gardening Journey is now available from the beginning because I'm trying to get my playlist played. But if you new also to my channel, I wanted to make sure that you could see the complete journey from the beginning, from the debut of the first gardening journey up to February. And there's one that's going to come out shortly too before the end of this month. There's going to be another garden walk that I'm going to get updated as well. So, any gardeners in the house? There's 5 people here now, 5 amazing channels listening. But anybody, your voice is like on the radio, very soft. And yeah. Thank you. I hear a lot of people saying that, but don't ask my family because they'll say something totally different. This is my radio voice, I guess. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy Joe, for saying that. Um, I told my daughter, I don't know if I probably said this before, but I told my daughter to play my playlist. Listen to it. I said, yeah, you can turn it down as low as you can, but you just can't mute it. If you mute it, YouTube will know and it won't count. But I posted this on my Facebook page and on my LinkedIn. I believe it's on my LinkedIn account too. So if you guys didn't know, LinkedIn is also social media as well. So you can post your YouTube channel if you don't care that people know. I don't really care. You can post what you're doing on your LinkedIn account too, and people are usually pretty excited. Most people think it's pretty cool that you have a YouTube that you're posting on. Um, and so I have cards, and the cards that I carry too are they just have my name on it, and they don't have like no contact information on it. And I did that on purpose because when I pass them out, it depends on what form of contact information I want you to have. Like, do I want you to know that I have my phone number, for example, or do I want you to know that I have a YouTube or a Facebook or even an Instagram, but it just depends. I leave it up to whatever I might need it for. I've met people at the grocery store and given them just the YouTube account. And so on the back of that card, you have my name, but on the back of the card is my, depending on what we're talking about, is my contact information. It might just be the YouTube account. So, yeah. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. I'm not going to be on here too long because it was family night. And like I said, we usually talk about gardening on Saturday nights, but I am going to be on in the morning. The girls cooked breakfast last Sunday, and tomorrow the boys are going to be making breakfast. It's their turn. So the girls cooked and the boys cleaned, and this week is their turn to. Hi, Brianna Michelle Lee. How are you? Happy Saturday. The boys are going to be preparing the food, and the girls are going to be cleaning up. So we just kind of switch off. And I decided to just kind of do this every Sunday. Breakfast looked delish last Sunday. It looked really good, and they ate it up. And then, like I said, I saved the extra waffles and made sandwiches with them. So the girls wanted to make red velvet. And this week I asked the boys what they wanted to do, and they said chocolate. So they want to make chocolate waffles. So we'll see how that's gonna go. I'm undecided on the chicken. I think that I'm gonna have eggs and then like chicken and waffles with them, but I'm kind of undecided yet. I'll decide between tonight and tomorrow exactly what I'm gonna have it be. But that's about it. And if you look in the description box, you will see that the link is already there for the playlist. The garden is called, let me look. I try to go online and see if I can find it on my creator. It's there, but um, let me see. I'm trying to just give you the whole name of it. Oh, my stomach is growling again. But let's see, what is it called? Gardening Journey Then and Now. That's the name of it. So the link to that is in the description box. Hi, Jessica Hicks. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Any gardeners in the house? And if there are, I can talk about zones. Um, I don't think there's no gardeners in here. Um, because then I could break that down and we can kind of talk about that. But I'm gonna do a premiere. I'm gonna try to get out early in the morning, right at daylight. Hi, Island Girls. I'm gonna try to get out early so that I can do some recording and give you guys the last update on the garden. Hi, your virtual assistant 101. How are you? How's everyone doing? I am still, my camera's working. I am still not showing my face yet. I'm working on my face, you guys. I got one eyebrow done and one not so done. So I'm just taking my time until I get, next month is my birthday, and I'm just taking my time because I want to, every age, I have new goals, and I'm just doing some different stuff with myself. So I ain't ready yet. I'm not ready. I'm not camera ready. I ain't Kodak ready right now. So it's gonna be a no on that. Doing awesome. That's good to hear. What you been up to with that girl over there? Island Girls Can Cook. Yeah, I know. As we age, I'm telling you, things change. My body temperature is under complete regulation, unregulation, if that's a word, right now. So I know that has nothing to do with gardening, but I just worked it in. Um, So I probably should change on YouTube. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now on YouTube? Y'all don't want to know this. I always choose these grandiose ideas for myself. Um, I see a lot of things for that's a great question, by the way. I see myself, and I'm gonna answer it. I see 5 years from now, I see myself with 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 million subscribers, but I see my brand just completely blown out of proportion. That's what I see. I'm glad you asked. That's what everybody should be saying, right? Everybody should have these grandiose ideas of what they should be doing. I see my garden just completely full. I see me going back there, plucking stuff from my garden and running it through my juicer that has my own name on it. That's what I see. So yeah, I'm glad you asked. Awesome, I feel it. Yeah, it's everything that I said is that I'm speaking of is in the works. It's just a matter of planning. And my grandmother used to always say, "You gotta crawl before you can walk." So I guess you could say I'm crawling. Um, but I'm about to look. I'm about to pull up. You know how when babies first start walking, they learn well they're crawling and then they learn how to pull up on the couch or whatever it is they're trying to pull up on. So I'm pulling up. Same here, organic. I'm gonna have to check your channel out, your virtual assistant. So yeah, that's what I see. I see grandiose things happening, and yeah, I see this garden just when I leave it alone. So many things are happening out there right now, though, you guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a new gardener. It's less than a year. July, it'll officially be a year that I really have been working out in there to make sure I grow stuff. July, that'll be the year. And so my soil is transforming, which I didn't know that or care that I really needed to do. So once I got the soil transformed, and you can apply this to anything in life. Like I saw as I got out there in the garden, I started to see God a little bit more. And then what started happening is I started to see life happening a little bit more. That's why gardening started to be so important to me, is because I need this patience that I really am lacking in life. And then, hi money man, how you doing? Um, and then I discovered that yeah, I knew I didn't have very much patience, but now I really know that I don't have very much patience because I started planting seeds on top of seeds on top of seeds. And I was waiting for those seeds to come up and they was never showing up. And now that I'm actually not really in the garden that much, now that I'm actually not in the garden that much, so many things are happening. Um, I just looked away for 2.5 seconds. My collards are up. I found some baby potatoes in the compost that we brought in, and I'm probably gonna fix them up tomorrow for dinner with the green beans. And then what else did I found? Fine. I found some other stuff, carrots. I think I showed that. Beets. Um, yeah. So everything is doing really good out there right now. And I'm about to put some more seeds out for stuff that I know, no, grow well last season. So, like I did really good with the Italian squash. I did real good with that. So I was bringing in squash like at least 2 or 3 of them. I mean, I think this is really well. We're talking. You guys have to remember that you're talking about a new gardener. So me bringing in 2 or 3 medium-sized zucchini squash every week was like, whoa. And I'm eating it. I chopped up one and put it in the freezer, and I just cooked that about a month ago with some red onions. So That's in 5 years, I expect my garden to be flourishing with fresh produce. That's what I expect. That's my project. And I expect to be document every step of the way. So yeah. What about you? What are you expecting to where you gonna be like in 5 years on YouTube? Are you still here, virtual? Because that was a pretty powerful question. Keep up the great work, Green Organic Love. I plan on doing that. I was getting a little burnt out because I didn't like what was going on with my watch hours, but um, just the kind of person that I am, I'm not a quitter. It's like a challenge for me. So if like the resistance is there, I'm game for it. If it's too easy for me, it's like goodbye. I don't know. I've always been like that in my entire life. If there's resistance, I want it. If it's too easy, it's like, this is too easy for me. And I feel like if it's too easy, then it's just probably about that as far as it's worth too. So everything that I got in my life right now is a project major. So right, Island Girl. I feel like that right now. So yeah. I shouldn't have said that, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna never be nobody different. I definitely understand, but I'm just saying, no matter what you decide to do, because I know you work very hard. I do, and I'm glad that you can see that in my videos or in what I say. Are you sleepy? A little bit, a little bit. You know, Saturdays is cleanup day. But this is how I usually talk. Yeah. So, wait a minute. I'm so glad you guys can't see me right now. This is perfect. I just love StreamYard. I'm so glad you guys cannot see. Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me stop. But anyway. Mm-mm. Okay. It would be so crazy if my face just popped on the screen right now. Anyway, so let me stop. I'm just cracking up inside with the "Are you sleepy" part. Um, a little bit. Just a little bit. Hi, Peter. How are you? How you doing? It's funny that you could tell that in my voice, Island Girls. Hi, AKA James. How are you? How you doing? Happy Saturday. So yeah. Um, that's where I see myself though. I've always that's why at the end of the year and I do frequent checkups on myself because I'll be like, just like the garden. When I started out with the garden, it was like, I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff out here. This is gonna be so awesome. And by like in a couple of months, because it don't take these seeds that long to germinate. I promise you, I'll have all kinds of stuff coming on in out here. And so I have to check my own self. I have to check myself from time to time because the ideas that I have for myself are just sometimes maybe a little bit too great. And my expectation of myself is sometimes a little bit too great. So me checking myself often just kind of says, settle down, Tisa, settle down. So yeah, that's why I sleep really good at night, Island Girls. But the other night, I looked at my hours and I popped right up. I could not sleep. I would not sleep that night, and that's why I was up. I was online from 1:30 in the morning till 5, and I slept. I had planned on staying till 6, but I was starting to get sleepy, so I ended the live at 5 in the morning, and I slept for an hour straight, and then I popped up because I got to get the kids out the door, and it was hilarious. Then I found out that the kids are going to be out for an entire week. So next week, everybody is out of school. And I said, I got to get home and go back to sleep. So I slept, like, I slept. But anywho, that is not what this show is about. We're talking about gardening, right? Um, and we are talking about my complete gardening journey playlist that's now available. That's what we are talking about because that's the title of this particular show. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end the live in about 7 minutes. So at least I know I will have put in 30 full minutes of talking about my garden and myself and my playlist. Hi Fun Paradise, how are you? How you doing? Welcome to the live and happy Saturday. So I made sure that I put the link in the description box. Um, I want to also say that I'm going to be updating my schedule for this channel too. Because things are going to change a little bit. I have been going on early morning. Every morning I would get up like around 3 in the morning because most of you guys are on the East Coast. So that's about 8 for you. And so I noticed that because there's some things going on with my body that I have not wanted to get up. So I've been sleeping in. But anyway, I have to change when my body is screaming. So I'm going to be changing my schedule to a time that can accommodate my system a little bit better. And I'm hoping that it'll do better for you all too, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what this body is doing. Hi, Miss Fool Roller Sarah. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Just talking about some stuff that I probably shouldn't be talking about on this particular show, but it's all good. It is all good. Um, as you move into your 50s, things definitely change. I'm not there yet. I'll be 47 next month, but I'm close, and things are starting to definitely take a turn. So, yeah, I got about 2 more. Well, let me see. I am counting down and looking at this clock. Y'all know that's a shame, but I have to right now because my body is saying, go to sleep. And Island Girls kind of figured it out. Let me see. Let me get back in here so I can at least be in my own. I'm good and hope you are well too. Hope everyone is well in the chat. I think everybody's okay, but I could be wrong. Everybody be going through, and I think this is where we find some of us anyway find our place to be. But I hope that everybody is doing well as well. But I am getting ready to end the stream. I'm gonna end it with song, and this will be a quick playback for all of you guys that have been playing my lives back. Thank you so much because I'm getting a lot of playbacks on the lives, and I appreciate that. I was the first one that said, I am not playing back that 2 and 3 hour live, but I appreciate it. So I must be saying something that somebody wants to hear or somebody is laughing about hysterically. I don't know. But for whatever reason, I appreciate it. I'm on the road. I just have to say this. I'm on the road to 2K subscribers. What am I? I'm about 130 away. think that's what that is. Girl, I don't know. 130 away from 2,000 subscribers, and I am on the road to 4K watch hours. And it's been fluctuating. Those hours that I need have been fluctuating greatly. So I know that many of you are running my playlist, and I'm not sure if that's been a complete shock to YouTube and they just have not caught up. But I will be glad when they do, because it's looking like when it does, I'll probably be about 300 or more over. But it was 600 more to go. But when I looked a couple of days ago, it was about 1,200 to go. So I've been very frustrated with that, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to keep on being on here until I get what I need. Um, you hear my voice cracking because I wanted to cry when I seen that. But anyway, nevertheless, um, I'm going to be ending this stream in about 2 minutes, and I will be back on here in the morning, you guys, to bring you breakfast in the greenhouse. The boys will have their turn to work in the kitchen. We'll see how that goes. And somebody always calls during the live stream. So I will do my best to bring you guys the beginning and end of that, and we'll see how it goes. I'll post a menu on the community tab and let you guys know exactly what time I'll be going on. Let me play us out.